Suggest any instrument of your choice. Okay.
Crash 1000.
Crash 1000. Yeah, even currency, any instrument of your choice. Let me do this. Crash 1000. Let me share my entire screen. But let's have a look. Okay. So you are going to start with trust 1000 and then bang AI, previous debt, gold and or USD JPY. Okay. We're going to start with crash 1000. Okay. Crash 1000 looks bearish. Before I can see a bearish structure. And in this case, I think it's you, the one who requested crash 1000. And you know, yeah, you know that from our mentorship, every time when you go for internal, price will always go for external range. And in this case, I would say, because I don't have weekly time frame here, I would say price went for this favorable gap here. And then this favorable gap is the one which is currently holding price as it is going for this low here. And the structure looks bearish because we saw this order block here being respected. And then we saw this one here again being respected. And then at the moment we have a bearish candle. So in this case, the best thing to do is to stay on the sidelines because we are near our next draw on liquidity, or I can say we are on a discounted level of this leg here. Okay. So the best thing to do here is to stay on the sidelines because anything can happen. Price can either go up there, but I believe that this favorable gap here, which is a 4 hours favorable gap, is going to hold price maybe up until this low is taken. So at the moment, yeah, bearish opportunities, it's on you can look for because we have checked this thing here and we have institutional order flow into drill because we didn't really dive deep into this favorable gap here, or we didn't even go for consequent encroachment of this favorable gap. We just take this favorable gap here, and then after taking this favorable gap, the best thing to do is to align the time frames. And we can see clearly that there was this structural shift. There's this sell side taken first, right? And then after sell side was taken, price went for buy side, which is what we call double page. You can research about double page. Price went for sell side first, and then it went for buy side as it was order pairing above this high here. So you have order pairing taking place within this key level, right? And then after pairing orders within this key level, we have to wait for structure shift. This is where we had our structure shift, or we can go for this low here. This is where we had our structural shift or break of mega structure to the downside. And then after having this break of mega structure to the downside, we saw price retracing back to what? Back to this inverted fair value gap here. So a tag on this inverted fair value gap, that is us looking for selling opportunities, stop loss above this high. And then we know that price is going for what? It's going for this low, right? This is where price is going. And again, at the moment, we can see clearly that price tagged what? It tagged this fair value gap here. So this is a gap that we can look for selling opportunities from at the moment. I'm not saying sell, right? We're just having a quick breakdown of crash 1000. So at the moment, price is holding from this thing here. I like to make my chart colorful. I don't want a boring chart. Okay. So at the moment, price is using this fair value gap here to push price to the downside. So that is what price is currently using. And I can say maybe look for selling opportunities from this point. Our stop loss up here, and then our take profit is going to be this low. Okay, that is what I'm thinking about crash 1000. So this is my final idea on crash 1000. So up there we have our order pairing. Order pairing. Right. So that is, this is my final idea on crash 1000. Anything I get already?
No, it's clear. Thank you.
Yeah, but guys, don't forget to switch off your cameras. So yeah, that is the best thing to do. But normally when price is about to take out our next drawn liquidity, the best thing to do is to stay on the sidelines. And again, it's possible for my setup a failure. Why? Because we are going to have a new candle opening, which is tomorrow's candle. Derivative, I think a new candle opens at 0200 Botswana time, or 0200 Botswana time. But again, it's still possible for price to push for this low here. So normally when we have something like this, the best thing to do is to stay on the sidelines. But if it's something that you are willing to risk for, you can maybe look for selling opportunities at this point. But trust me, I usually advise outflow students to ignore or stay on the sidelines when a new candle is about to form. But we have like, how many hours? It's going to be 11, let me say 12, 1, 2. We have 3 hours before a new candle opens. So maybe we can push, if it happens that we push below this low here, and then I'm expecting next day candle to do what? To manipulate, to consolidate, then manipulate into this premium level of this new dealing range, which is likely to be formed if it happens that we take out this low, then price retraces there as what? As manipulation. Remember, for these weeks here, the manipulation is wrong. So a new candle opening is going to start off with a consolidation, followed by what? Manipulation into a key level. Then we are likely to have what? Continuation to the downside. And once this low is taken, then I'm going to be neutral, or I'm going to stay on the sideline, because my next drawn liquidity will be taken, and this low is currently acting as my next draw on liquidity. So let's monitor crash 1000 together. But again, I'm not going to rule out possibility of price taking out this high as a new day starts. But if it happens that this low is taken before a new candle opens, then I'm going to be confident that price is going to go for this low before it takes out this high. But let's just monitor. You know your conferences. So if your conferences are telling you that, yeah, you are bearish, yeah, you can be bearish. But on my side, I'm very, very bearish. Even on higher time frame, crash 1000 is very bearish. So that is that with crash 1000. Clear? Or any question? If you have a question, anyone, feel free to ask. Okay.